Hi everybody, I am Sam I Am, and you're watching Sam I Am Tarot. If this is your first time here, welcome, and if not, welcome back. We're just going to jump right in, guys, and see what messages Spirit has for us today. Thank you, Spirit, for your love, guidance, patience, and protection. Thank you for this gift. Thank you for protecting my energy as I channel the messages. Thank you for signs and synchronicities. If any negativity is being directed towards me, ask it return to sender 10,000-fold. Ashe, ashe, ashe. All right. So let's just jump right in. See what messages Spirit has for us today. What messages do you have for the collective today, Spirit? What messages do you have for the collective? Ooh, so someone is feeling like something is played out. Maybe someone's actions. They're feeling that, I feel like somebody's like over it. They're just over it. They're ready to move on from something. This could be you or someone that you're thinking of. Oh, okay. So someone is like, they're doing too much, and they feel like this person is just has a very toxic attachment to someone. This could be an ex of yours, an ex of the person on your mind. Yeah. So someone is really, I feel like this is either you are overthinking. I don't feel like it's the collective though. I feel like this is someone outside of you. So this could either be this obsessed lover that is overthinking, like trying to rationalize this connection falling apart. Like I feel like someone doesn't want to be in a relationship. Obviously, someone, if you're having this kind of 222 on the timer, if they're having this kind of attachment to someone, I feel like someone's trying to disconnect from them. So this could be you trying to end a connection, or someone that is on your mind is trying to end a connection, and the ex or the soon-to-be ex is not handling it well. This person is a karmic, and they are overthinking this situation. Yeah, so they're like asking them questions, or trying to get their family and friends involved to ask them questions, to get information, to find out, what this person is doing, if they're seeing you, if, what are they, where are they spending their time? Like they're just doing a lot. And I feel like whoever this is that's like, feels like this energy is played out, is like, I really feel like they've made their feelings known. Like this is not a surprise. You've known this for a while. I've not been hiding this from you. You've known that I don't want to be with you for a while. And the fact that you're doing all of this to try to keep me is crazy. 3:33 on the timer. Yeah, so someone has love on the brain, and I feel like it's this person the person that is either has already walked away or is planning to walk away from this obsessive lover, this karmic lover. They've moved on. Like their head is thinking about, what real love is supposed to feel like. And they know that this is not it, And I feel like this person, the person that this, and I'm going to say it's a masculine, because we have a masculine here on this card that's saying it's played out. So this masculine energy feels like it's played out, and the one that's obsessed is a feminine energy. Of course, these doesn't mean that it's a man or a woman, for either energy, just put yourself where it goes. But for the sake of what I'm going to be doing for this reading, I may say man, woman, but, take it as it resonates. But I feel like this masculine is over this karmic feminine, and they're moving on. And so even if they're not necessarily thinking about coming back together with you or joining with anyone in particular, they are realizing that this whatever they were in with this karmic, they're in their head about it because they're like, how did I let it get this far? So I feel like they're really starting to wonder, how did they not see the signs? Like, how did they not notice that this person was, a karmic, was unhealthy, was, yeah, they married them for money. This karmic, this obsessive person married this masculine for money. They did it for clout. They liked how it looked. Yeah, they felt like they hit the jackpot when they got with this masculine. They were just like, they were just looking at people being jealous of them, of how it looked. They wanted the nice cars, the fancy clothes, the trips. They wanted to be able to say that they were, married to this person. So for a lot of you, yeah, but this person is in their head because they want you back. So this masculine wants you back. I feel like both people, the karmic, and the this person that's on your mind wants you back. Okay, what I mean to say is the obsessive lover, this karmic and this masculine energy are both in their head for different reasons. The masculine wants you back, but this karmic is like freaking out because they realize that, well, they might be thinking about you too. So maybe you are someone that is spiritual. Maybe you have a channel like this one. Maybe, they just know that you are a very spiritual person. But they don't like you. And so they're both thinking about you. Yeah, because this masculine is someone who, they do what they got to do. They take care of themselves. They're stable. This person is doing a lot of reflecting. I feel like this masculine is doing a lot of reflecting right now, because of the way things have turned out with this karmic. And they're really, I feel like, a really deep sense of regret, that they let things go this far, that they've gotten off, into this relationship, and it's come to this. They're just like, what the hell did I do? I really feel a deep sense of regret from this masculine. They hate that they've allowed for this person to manipulate them for this long. I feel like for a lot of them, the reflection though is coming up because I feel like this masculine is realizing the part that they played in all of this. This karmic didn't just, tie them up and force them into this situation. And so I feel like they are realizing the role that they played, because for a long time they enjoyed this, the way it looked. They didn't mind. And maybe, if they're being honest with themselves, they may have realized that this karmic married them for money, but they didn't mind it because they liked the look of it as well. They liked, the income this other person may have had, brought some money to the table, and the two of them have been able to live this lavish life for a while. Yeah, but now someone is talking shit about you, trying to dig up dirt, because, so I feel like for some of you, this karmic does know about you, and they know that they feel like this masculine is leaving them or thinking about you because, or wanted to leave them because they're thinking about you. Yeah, so they may even be thinking, of coming towards you, like to say something to you. They've been trying to impersonate you, following you from fake accounts. Yeah, this person, this karmic is very unhinged. Like, I really feel like they need to get some help, because they're doing a lot. They're just doing a whole lot to try to imitate you, emulate you. I feel like their friends may even be noticing. Just be careful who you accept as, on your page, on your social media accounts, because this person could definitely be trolling you, I don't necessarily feel like this person is, necessarily looking to physically get into a physical altercation with you, but I do feel like a competition, because they I'm telling you, they hate the fact that this person, that this masculine thinks about you. This masculine may have told them. And I feel like this is the other thing. This masculine is realizing that this karmic was a wolf in sheep's clothing this whole time, and they didn't realize it. And I feel like they're just really pissed about how this all went. Y'all see these gold cards. I got these gold cards a couple weeks ago, and they're very slippery. So we're gonna try them again because I do love the look of these cards. Look at how pretty they are, but they are extremely slippery. So I'm going to be very careful with how I maneuver them. Yeah, someone is manifesting. They want to come in and talk to you. I feel like someone wants to say something to you. They're wanting to reach out. But I feel like they don't have a lot of time. So this masculine may try to come and say something to you, but they may try to do it quickly because, yeah, I feel like this karmic may be watching them and they realize how toxic this karmic is. So they're like, to keep this away from you, they may reach out to you, but it'll be something. I feel like they may try to reach out just quickly, like in secret. You know, they may try to reach out and just be like, hey, I just wanted to see how you were doing. I just wanted to say hi. You've been on my mind, but I can't stay long. But I'll be in touch, something like that. But I do feel like this person is they're going to risk it. They are going to try to reach out to you. Because this being apart from you I feel like it's taken a lot out of this person, out of this masculine. There's this devil energy. Yeah, this karmic is very toxic. Maybe wanting to initiate some kind of girl fight, some kind of altercation with you, whether it be, through the internet, by following you with fake accounts. I don't know. I just feel like this person is very toxic. Yeah. So I feel like their goal is to try to have this masculine of two minds about this. They may be even trying to threaten this masculine. If you leave me, this will happen. I'll do this. What is this Two of Swords, Spirit? What is this Two of Swords? But it's not going to happen. Yeah, justice is going to be served. So whatever they're trying to do, whatever their goal is in terms of trying to get this masculine to choose between you and them is not going to work. This masculine is going to do what they want to do. Justice is going to be served in this connection. I feel like this karmic is not going to be happy about this. They're going to be found out about these fake accounts too. I feel like some of you may even realize who these fake accounts are, which ones are fake, and like report them or something. Yeah, all of this is coming to an end. Like I said, I don't feel like this karmic is not going to be happy with the outcome of this situation. I feel like they're bringing a lot of this nonsense on themselves. Yeah, this is going to be put to rest. Like this person they're not going to have a choice but to stop this. They're going to be put to rest. They're going to be found out. Either you're going to find out or this masculine is going to find out. And I feel like they may even use this against them in some way. Like, have you been following the collective, like with fake accounts? I feel like they're gonna be like confronted about this. Yeah, This Knight of Pentacles, this is what they're pissed off about. They're pissed off because they know this masculine wants to bring you an offer, I'm telling you. And they want to bring you something stable. But they know they have to get out of this toxic situation first. So that's what they're doing. They're working on getting out of a toxic situation with the karmic before they come towards you. And that's what this masculine is also like. I feel like that's what's holding them up, is just like, do I go ahead and reach out now, or do I just, you know, yeah, that's what's making them feel like they're stuck, you know, they don't know what to do right now. Because this, I'm telling you, this karmic is acting so volatile and crazy. Yeah. Thinking about what they've invested in this. And what they, you know, what seeds they've already planted and how they plan to move forward. What else here? Oh, okay. I almost lost it. Yeah. I feel like this person is, this Eight of Swords with the Eight of Swords here, I feel like landing on top of the Justice. I feel like they are finally realizing, the Justice is that they're realizing that they've kept themselves trapped in this situation. And they're realizing that they stayed. This person, I feel like this masculine may have stayed because of what they feel like they invested. You know, they were just like, you know, thinking very materialistically and only thinking about like, I don't want to lose my cars and my house and my this and my that and my, you know, what's going to happen to my fancy lifestyle if I walk away from this? What are people going to say? You know, just really thinking about, worried about what the, you know, what people are going to say, what their friends are going to think, their family is going to think. Because they've done a good job of making it look like it's looking like everything is fine. They both have, the masculine and this karmic. Like I said before, this karmic didn't, you know, I feel like they have been a wolf in sheep's clothing. So some of it was a facade, you know, maybe they pretended to, you know, love the masculine more than they did. And I'm not saying that they didn't love the masculine, but there was definitely a lot more materialism involved in this connection and wanting to be in this connection. It's like, you know, they may have cared for the masculine, but I don't feel like they were ever like really in love with this masculine. You know, they were in love with what this masculine could provide. Yeah, so now they're like defending themselves, fighting to get out of this situation. You know. Yeah, they want to come and say something to you. They see you as someone that has your, you know, you might have everything together as well. So they're like, they know coming towards you, and this maybe they've seen you already. They've always seen you this way, as someone that has always had things together. They want to come in and make an offer to you, and because they know they broke your heart and they regret it. They regret that they broke your heart. So this person is definitely wanting to come in, wanting to say, you know, make amends with you. They have a lot of love in their heart and they're making this transition. Yeah, they're putting an end to things with this Queen of Swords, and they know that this Queen of Swords is like, is going to have a lot to say. This Queen of Swords is, you know, but they're like, they have to put an end to this. They're putting it in. This cannot be revived. Like, I have to walk away from this situation. They may have found out some lies that this Queen of Swords told them, you know, or just waking up to the truth of who this karmic really is. And now they're getting out of this situation. They're like rushing away from this situation. Oh, okay. just leave those cards out because they'll slip and slide everywhere. Okay. All right. What else, Spirit? What else does the collective need to know? This masculine is finding out the truth about this third party, about this karmic, and they are ready to leave. So let's see if they're going to actually make moves to come towards you. Or what's going to happen? What are the next moves in this connection? It's been raining here off and on all day. But I don't mind a rainy day. Okay, so what's coming up? What's next in this connection, Spirit? This toxic connection between this masculine and this karmic. I feel like this karmic has, you know, it's, so they might have married this masculine for money, but I don't feel like it's because that they didn't have their own. They have their own. They're able to, you know, make money on their own, but they like the look of what, you know, I guess the masculine coupled with their money has, you know, they've been able to live a life much more lavishly than they have been. Okay, so there's some bad news coming in. We got the Page of Swords in the, Page of Pentacles in reverse. And so they're wanting, these people might be having some financial issues. So the bubble has burst. And I feel like somebody has found out about the frivolous spending. Like this masculine may have found out about the frivolous spending of this karmic, you know, like they got married and had plans to do things a certain way, and now it's like, you know, where's all this, you know, where's the money going, what is it being spent on? So there's some money issues happening between these two. Like the life that they said they were going to have together is turning out to not be that, and they're realizing it. Yeah, I feel like this masculine is wanting to put an end to this third party situation. Having feelings for you. Oh, I forgot. Okay. There's that Page of Pentacles in reverse. And they're wanting to bring an end to this, like having feelings for you and being with someone else. They're like, they're over it. You know, like we got the first card that we had was played out. This masculine is tired of the whole situation. They're tired of this entire lie, you know, this fake life of being with someone while being in love with someone else. Yeah, and we saw the World card earlier. So this is definitely coming to an end. This masculine is ready to bring this to an end. And I don't feel like this karmic is ready for this. They're obsessive, okay? So they may try to do some things. I don't see them doing anything right now. It said, you know, we got girl fight earlier, but I feel like that's just them, you know, bumping their gums, you know, following you, fake accounts, maybe following this masculine with fake accounts. Yeah, this situation is, it's a shattered dream. Whatever life they thought they were going to have. Yeah, this karmic is an Empress in reverse. So they're very toxic. I'm telling you, this is someone that this masculine thought was going to be the end all be all. You know, most people get married to stay married. Nobody gets married to get divorced for the most part. But I feel like this person is very insecure. They are, you know, and now judgment is being brought down on this situation because it's like, you know, this marriage was brought together under false pretenses. These people got married for the wrong reasons. Well, at least one of them did. What else, Spirit? And we have the Seven of Pentacles again. So definitely, you know, thinking on the investments, thinking about what can, I feel like this masculine has thought a lot about what they've already brought forth with this situation and how hard they worked. But I feel like they're ready to put forth that same effort and make investments elsewhere, where they feel like they will be appreciated for themselves, not for what they have or what they bring to the table. They're ready for success and achievement in another, you know, oh. Okay. Y'all, we got the Chariot and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles is here. We have another insecure queen. So, and we have the Chariot again. So I'm telling you this, we had the Queen of Pentacles here, and I was saying before that this masculine is wanting to walk away from this person. You know, she has her own money, but she just liked being able, she liked the look of the thing. She liked the way that it looked to everyone else. She liked the talk, you know, that she heard around town, that what people were saying about her and this masculine. But this is coming to an end. This relationship is not meant to last. It is not a connection, a divine connection. And so it's coming to an end. The magic is gone. The thrill is gone. Like, I feel like this masculine is like, you know, now that the luster has worn off, it's like they're finally starting to see this relationship. You know, they've taken the rose-colored glasses off, and now they're seeing it for what's really going on. This person is taking off this armor. They're realizing their vulnerability, and they're realizing how vulnerable they've been to this karmic. And I feel like this karmic, like, they may have tried to be vulnerable with this karmic, and the karmic took it as weakness. And I feel for the first time, that's probably when they started to see, like, oh my God, who did I marry? Because they, you know, after a while, there's, you know, trying to have conversations with this karmic, talking to them about, you know, hey, I'm ready for us to start, like, let's save our money and, you know, to do some other things. Let's try to, you know, invest in something. Let's invest in this property. I saw this property that I think we should really, or, you know, this, whatever it is. And this karmic was just like, the hell is wrong with you? Like, we're not doing that. And this masculine was like, oh my God, who did I marry? What have I done? You know, they got with this person thinking that everything was going to be, you know, I know you married me for money. And I feel like this masculine is, like I said, they're having this realization. I know this person married me for money, but damn, I didn't realize that they weren't ever going to help me. We weren't going to ever go beyond where we are right now. And then once they realized that, then all the other realizations came. Yes, I'm telling you, nothing but financial loss, nothing but heartache, you know, but they are liberating themselves. You see, we got this before, okay? This person is finally coming to this realization, and now they are freeing themselves from this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my goodness. And the Justice card again came up in the upright. So there's a lot that's going on here. This masculine is definitely waking up from this situation. Or they've woken up from this situation. For a lot of you, I feel like this masculine has woken up from this. And they may not, I don't feel like this is like they've lost, you know, everything that they own. But I just feel like this person is realizing that the money that they could be building up, the savings that they could have been, that they could be making at this point, the money that they could have saved is not being saved, because this karmic is just hell-bent on how it looks. You know, they just like going to all these expensive restaurants and not really investing in anything. Yeah. So now this masculine is, you know, backing away from this third party. I feel like they are there may be some issues about a paternity. There may be a child involved, and this masculine is not sure if the child is theirs. I feel like that's very specific. I don't feel like that's for a lot of you. That's for a very small number of you. But I do feel like this masculine is tired of this. You know, it's very heavy, it's very dark, it's very toxic, and they're just over it. So let's see what messages they want to give to you, and then we're going to close out. What does the masculine want to say to the collective? What does the person on the collective's mind want to say to them? Blessed. I was blessed beyond measure to share such a powerful divine love with you. I am so grateful for you and give thanks to the divine creator. Embrace your beautiful divinity. You are a precious gift in my life. So this person is so grateful and happy. They feel blessed that they ever met you. You are part of the reason why they're able to get through all of this. You're giving them the strength to endure what they're enduring so that they can move forward. New beginnings. This person wants a new beginning with you. I have realized what I was missing in my life, and that is you. This new love has given me a fresh perspective and changed who I am. There is no going back, only forward. When I met you, after that, I never looked back. I want to have a fresh new start with you. So this masculine is realizing, like I said, that they really made a cluster of this situation. And I feel like at one point the two of you were connected and now you're not. And so and if you've never been any kind of anything, maybe you were just friends and you realized that you had feelings for each other, or maybe the two of you have never, maybe this person has never even expressed that this is how they feel, and you know, you're watching this reading and realizing, like, you know, the person that you're thinking of is like, oh my gosh, is this them? But someone's definitely having these feelings for you and they're wanting a new beginning. One more, Spirit. Let's get one more. Sorry. I'm sorry for the pain I have caused you. I'm sorry I wasn't there when you needed me the most. I wanted to be there to comfort you, but I was afraid of letting you down. So there's a lot that this masculine is dealing with in this karmic situation, but they are on a mission to come back towards you. Okay, this one says, together we are an unstoppable force. We have a purpose together, and I am determined to live it out with you. We are just perfect together. We can overcome any obstacles if we work as a team. So this person is definitely wanting to come back together with you. They want to be a team. They want to make something that is stable, consistent, and they hope that you feel the same way, that you know that the two of you will never have to part again once they come back and make this known to you. All right, so thank you so much for watching. I hope that this reading resonated with you. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.